No, don't do that. Already calling it mid. That's pretty wild. What happened to the other two dudes? The other two dudes quit due to personal reasons. What's up, Alex? So is the album overrated, fellas? Is it? Y'all gonna have to let me know. Dixon said it is. So that's one for overrated. I don't know about the rest of whoever is watching this. I have heard this album before, Dixon. Yes. I'm just curious if y'all think this is overrated or not. like we probably have enough people to start listening to this bad boy. You ready to get it? We have like 5 people watching, and considering the fact that it's 1 a.m., I'm not sure if we're gonna get many more. Listen to this album. I heard their first 4 from what I've heard. This I'm not expecting much. Well, this was the big one. I mean, most of their albums are pretty popular, but I mean, this one really blew the hell up. I mean, there was other songs on their albums before this that were certainly popular, but this one really went fucking crazy. Alrighty, let's just get this started. I don't know how many people are going to watch this at 1 a.m., so, well, at least it's 1 a.m. where I am. No idea where y'all are, but whatever. Alrighty, let's see. I don't know anything about art. I'm sure back in the day, Ryan did some sort of intro about Arctic Monkeys, but I don't know a damn thing about the band. Let's see. Apparently they started in 2002, which I was unaware of. There's 4 guys in it: Alex, Matt, Jamie, and Nick. Let's see, what album is this? So there's discography. This is their 5th studio album, 2013, 12 years old. I would have to, I mean, I assume this is still their biggest album. I don't think any of the other ones have passed it. Yeah, this album blew the hell up. A TikTok song album. Are these songs? I don't go on TikTok. I don't know if are these songs popular on there. I have no idea. I don't even think I have TikTok downloaded on my phone, to be honest with you. But yeah, we're gonna figure out if this album. Well, I'm gonna figure out. I mean, we as a collective are gonna determine whether or not this album is overrated. I have heard this album before because these songs are pretty impossible to avoid. So yeah, let's get into it. Opening track, Do I Wanna Know? I don't know. Right off the bat, the I guess that's a kick drum. The kick drum sounds awful. And I don't... Really, all the percussion here sounds bad. Because it's... That... What if... I don't even know what's making that noise. Is it clapping? But it sounds so... I don't know. Faded? I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for. Just sounds weird. No. The percussion just sounds terrible. Guitar riff's alright. I'm not crazy about the tone. It's not a bad chorus. I'm not sure they need all those extra singers in there. What is that percussion? I don't. What is it? It sounds so stupid. I'm sorry to interrupt. It's just I'm constantly on the cusp. I've tried to kiss you. I don't know if you feel the same as I do. But we could be together if you wanted to. I wouldn't say these are particularly ripping lyrics. Not terrible, but okay. Do I want to know? Well, purely from a melody standpoint, like particularly on like the melody on the chorus was solid. That was a decent melody. It was a decently catchy chorus. I wouldn't really say I had any big problems with him vocally. The lyrics were pretty forgettable. Just some, I don't know, fucking girl with a one night stand or something. I don't know, something like that. I wasn't overly fascinated by them. Few production problems there. As previously mentioned, the percussion was terrible. I don't know what happened there. Kick drum sounded... I don't even know how you make a kick drum sound like that, to be honest with you. It sounded awful. The hand clapping, I'm gonna guess, is what that was. Sounded so clunky, maybe that's the word? I don't know. It didn't sound good. The guitar riff itself was decent. The guitar tone was like bordering on the edge of being not good, but it was okay. I suppose the writing was fine. Just wasn't like a particularly exciting song, I guess. Not that it was really trying to be. I suppose that was fine for what it was. I'd probably give it like a 6.5. Alex gives it a 6. It's fair enough. Alrighty. Are You Mine? that guitar sound like shit.
Come to find you for in some velvet morning years too late. She's a silver lining, Lone Ranger riding through an open space. In my mind when she's not right there beside me, I go crazy, cause here isn't where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like a distant memory.
What is with the backup singers? The drums sound better, although they couldn't have sounded much worse. They actually sound like drums now, which is good. The guitars got worse, though. I wonder if the Black Keys heard this guitar tone and just went, yeah, we'll do that for the next 10 years on every song we write. What's up, Sammy Rex? Bro, what? Remember me when you blow up. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Worrying on me. I was just thinking of that bump when I see this. Okay. I'm sorry I took you away from that bump. TV Girl Loving Machine. I don't know what that means. What are these guitar tones? What are they doing? Those guitars sounded dumb as hell. Oh fuck. Drumming is a little all over the place. It doesn't really have a groove to it. Did they just? I guess that guitar tone's better. I wonder if they just tried to see how many different guitars, like different sounding guitars, they could put into one song. Because there was like 5, if not more, different sounding guitars on that song. It was odd. I mean, it wasn't like horribly written. Lyrically, still not particularly compelling. It's odd how the first song had like an okay guitar, or I mean, the percussion sounded better in the song, and the guitars sounded worse. I mean, he had his vocals just filtered the entire song, so, which I don't really know why he does that. It's not like he's a horrible singer. I don't really think the effects are helping him all that much, so I'm not really sure why he wants to do that, but whatever. Certainly not a particularly great chorus there. I think I'm just gonna throw that one a 5. Honestly. Yeah, 5 feels about right. Alright. One for the road. Okay. These these backup singers are terrible. Why are they... Why are they keeping the background singers for the verses now? The drums sound kind of bad again. I'm reacting to your favorite album from your favorite band. You might not be the biggest fan of me after this. What are these fucking guitar tones? Why? We've had 3 songs so far, and we've had 3 different guitar tones. Alright, not 3 different guitar tones, 3 different drum sounds. Why? Why does every song, why does the percussion sound different on every song? I don't understand that. And they're not good. The back singers are drummer, Matt, and sometimes Jamie, the guitarist. Well, I don't think they need them, because I don't think they're doing that good of a job. Oh, come on, those are not professional singers. Those vocals are not good. What are we doing? Hello, do I know the Kinks discography? Not very well at all. Hi, Super Buddy. Okay, that was one for the road. What do we feeling, chat? I need to listen to some of their albums because they're extremely underrated. Are they underrated? I mean, I feel like the Kinks get a decent amount of love, especially that Village Green Preservation Society album. 3.5 from Alex. Goodness gracious, brutal. Still confused about the production here. Don't really understand it. Don't understand why the percussion sounds different on every single song. Why? And 2 out of the 3 songs had bad sounding percussion, which, how hard is it to record a drum kit? I don't understand that. It can't be that hard to record a drum kit well. The guitar tones are wildly hit and miss with these just weird, fuzzed out, like, I don't know. I don't know guitar terms well enough to describe these tones. They just sound bizarre. They sound like so painfully 2010s. It's just not a sound. The guitar tones are just aging horribly. I mean, the songwriting isn't, like, offensive or terrible. And, I mean, the vocals, I mean, I don't like the background singers because they're just, like, being high-pitched and reverby for some reason. They don't sound like actual professional singers at all. The lead singer fuck is his name? Somebody said it earlier. It's like Tyler? Yeah, I don't think it's Tyler. Where in the world did somebody say his name? Alex Turner. That's his name. I don't know. He doesn't really seem to have a lot of... He's not really giving me particularly emotional vocal performances here. They're just kind of... They're a bit middling. And lyrically, he has yet to grab me at all. I mean, they're not terrible lyrics. They're just, like, incredibly forgettable. Yeah, I'm just a little confused by the production choices here. I do not understand them. I do not like a lot of the guitar tones. I don't like a lot of how the percussion sounds. And the vocal effects, I think, are unnecessary. And, I mean, the songwriting is just being a little bland for me. I'll give that one like a 4? Maybe 4.5, maybe? 4.5 to a 5. Alright. Arabella. The drums are a lot louder now. I wouldn't say they sound a lot better, but they are louder. Hence they will forever be fraud. I guess so. Roll Tide, for the record. So you just gonna quote, or are you just gonna reference one of the best Beatles songs? That's a bold move there, Alex. My days end best when the sunset gets itself behind that little lady sitting on the passenger side. It's much less picturesque without her catching the light. The horizon tries, but it's just not as kind on the eye. This is like 40 Black Keys songs that have been written in the last 15 years. This is just like, I mean, granted, they probably wrote this at the same time, but like them and the Black Keys were just like trading off generic sounding garage rock songs. And I kiss the color of a constellation falling into place. My days end best when the sunset gets itself behind that little lady sitting on the passenger side. It's much less picturesque without her catching the light. The horizon tries, but it's just not as kind on the eye. This is more like pop rock. I get it, sure. But it's not, that's fair. It's not nearly raw enough to be garage rock. I just like, this song has been written 80 times. This is way too small a number. The ending. Okay. Ugh. I mean, that was just like as generic of a 2010s rock song as you can really write, honestly. That was like painfully generic. That was just like every fucking Billboard rock song of the last 15 years. Billboard top 10 rock song of the last 15 years. Honestly. I mean, is it the worst fucking thing I've ever heard? No. Would I ever listen to it again? I can't come up with a good reason for why I would. I'll throw that like a 4. Not feeling it. And still, like, the guitar, everything sounds like so muddy for some reason. I don't know why. The guitar tones, the percussion, the bass too, it sounds like so muddy and a little faded. I don't know why. I want it all. What's up, player unknown? I play guitar. I mean, I own a couple guitars. I do not know how to play them. The other one is too far away for me to grab it. I can play a couple of guitar riffs very badly. Does this need finger snapping? Really? What is that guitar in the left channel? Just buzzing. What are these vocals? What is happening? Are they just hitting, like, every 2010s pop rock cliche? Album was recorded while being drunk. I don't know how you play an instrument drunk, but alright. Every riff of the album was made with a guitar that was gifted to Alex. Well, just because somebody gave you a guitar doesn't mean you have to use it. I am so tired of this snapping. I never heard one reason for there to be finger snapping. Why? Well, at least that one was kind of shorter. I'm getting a severe lack of memorability from any of these songs. Are these choruses catchy? Because I'm not getting like pulled in by them at all. Honestly. I mean, considering how popular this album is, or certainly how popular it was, you would think that these choruses would really hit a lot harder, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the production. I don't give a damn about the lyrics. I mean, they're not terrible lyrics. I just don't he hasn't made an interest. He hasn't written an interesting line yet. So, whatever. The songwriting is just bland. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like generic 2010s pop rock. That's all that they're writing right now. There's like no, and even in the songs that are supposed to have energy, which like, I guess that one of, at least two of them have sounded like they were supposed to have energy. I haven't really picked up on it. I haven't really felt it, at least. So many guitar tone choices that I just do not fuck with at all. And I don't like finger snapping, honestly. So, get that out of there. Throw that one another 4. Number 1 Party Anthem.
So you're on the prowl, wondering whether she left already or not. Leather jacket, collar pop like antenna, never knowing when to stop. Sunglasses indoors, power for the cause, lights in the floors, and sweat on the walls. Cages and poles. Call out the search for your soul, or put it on hold again. She's having a sly indoor smoke. She calls the folks who run this road.
Okay, this one isn't even mixed particularly well. Like, the mixing up to this point has been fine. Is that supposed to be an acoustic guitar? Because it is so buried. There is just, everything is just drowned in effects. Can something memorable happen, please? They're not even writing good melodies anymore. Like, at least the first song had a decent melody, but this shit is so forgettable. Okay, well, that was pretty much a low point production wise because that mixing was just awful. I mean, jeez. I think that was an acoustic guitar in there. I think. And it was just the amount of effects that was just drowned in is crazy. I don't know why they did that, honestly. The guitars were barely even audible, honestly. And, I mean, for a slow burner, you'd think they would write a more memorable chorus and melody for the song. But no, they did not. I'm gonna give that like a 3. That is just, I didn't like anything about that, honestly. That was really rough. Plus, that was just boring. Okay, Mad Sounds.
Mad sounds in your ears make you feel alright. They bring you back to life.
Ugh.
Mad
Lyricism.
sounds in your ears and make you get up and down and make you get up. Yeah, they make you get up. Love buckles under the strain of those wild nights. Run, but you cannot hide. Mad sounds in your ears and make you get up and dance and make you get up all night long.
These are like these are the most boring fucking melodies. Oh my lord.
Yeah, to make you get up. Suppose you've gotta do what you gotta do with just one feeling how we wanted to. You sit and try sometimes, but you just can't figure out.
They are. I'm guessing this one and the previous one. I think they've just been just going for atmosphere. No. Stop doing it! Why do you keep doing it? Stop it. Oh my gosh. This is getting embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Why did they do that? It's so stupid. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, before that happened, I was trying to make the point of it felt like that song and the previous one, number one Party Anthem, were more so going for making some sort of atmosphere with their songs rather than like, you know, rock energy or something. Just kind of going for more of a relaxed vibe. But it really just ended up being boring considering the fact that they really didn't write any good melodies for either song. And the production is just a mess. There's nothing to create the atmosphere because you can barely even pick out the the instruments have no feeling to them because it's all just mashed together. And good lord, those ooh, ooh la la part, that was really rough. That was hard to listen to. That was embarrassing. I disliked everything about that. I'm gonna give that one another 3 because that was hard to hear, honestly. Fireside. Okay, drums sound terrible again for some reason. Guitars don't sound good either. Do I like MGMT? Yes. They have some cool songs. There's all these secrets that I can't keep. Like in my heart there's that hotel suite, and you lived there so long. It's kinda strange now you're gone. I'm not sure if I should show you what I found. Has it gone for good, or is it coming back around? Isn't it hard to make up your mind when you lose it and your fuse is fireside? Background singers are puzzling me. And I suspect you already know, but that place on memory lane you like still looks the same, but something about it's changed. I'm not sure if I should show you what I found. They are not improving the mixing here. I strongly dislike how this is mixed. Drums are way too loud. This is what I call an auditory mess. It's just... what is happening? It is 1 a.m., bro. I know Lava G good. I know. Well, it's actually 2 a.m. now. I know. But if I didn't do this stream tonight, I wouldn't be able to do it until like a week from now. So. Mixing is really getting on my nerves. Also, every decision they are making with the background singers is just so bad. I don't know why they're having them go like ooh la la and shoo off, which I'm just embarrassed to even say out loud, let alone sing in a song. Oh, it's like they're trying to mix it badly for some reason. The production is just a disaster at this point. And I don't think it's going to get better. Songwriting is still bland as hell. His vocals are doing nothing for me. They're not terrible, but I just don't. He's got no emotion at all. The music lacks emotion at all. It's just middling. Why'd you only call me when you're high? With ridiculously loud drums for no reason. I wouldn't even have so much of a problem if the drums are loud if they actually sounded like a good drum kit and not this nonsense. Like, that drum sounds terrible. What is with the high-pitched background singers? Every song has just weird high-pitched background vocals. Why? They don't sound good. That's a real thing that just happened. He just went, what the hell are these vocals? I'm really starting to want to turn this off. There is not an ounce of creativity going into any of this. This is just boring the hell out of me. I mean, everything about this is just screaming fucking generic 2010s bullshit. This is that has aged like milk, as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna go with a 3 again because the fucking production is terrible, and it's just so boring. Snap out of it. Average for the album is a 4. Wow. Every song is fucking backup singers, background singers. That might have been the best guitar tone on this whole album. And it was there for like 4 seconds. Do people find this to be compelling music? Because there's 50 bands from this time period that sound exactly like this. Why these guys were the ones that were so popular is beyond my comprehension. I don't know why anyone would ever listen to that more than once. I do. What are you getting out of that? I mean, are you that desperate to hear some generic 2010s pop rock? It's not that hard to do that. I'll give that one a 5 because it was less. There was less fuck ups in that one than the previous few. All right. Knee socks. Really bad guitar to start off.
You got the lights on in the afternoon, and the nights are drawn out long, and you're kissing to cut through the gloom with a cough drop colored tongue.
Because they were British and basically the prodigies of UK rock and simps of the Strokes. You could certainly categorize them as the Strokes ripoffs. Boy, they really gave up on melody writing really quick on this album. I mean, there was like 3 decent melodies in the first half, and it's just totally gone now. They don't give a shit about the songwriting anymore.
You were a stranger in my phone book. I was acting like I knew, 'cause I had nothing to lose. When the winter's in full swing and your dreams just aren't coming true, ain't it funny what y'all do? When the zeros stand up on the 24-hour clock, when you know who's calling, even though the number is blocked, when you walk around your house with a vocabulary box.
I'll never understand why they think these high-pitched background singers or the other members of the band just singing this high-pitched harmony. It sounds good, because I very much do not think that they sound good at all. It sounds so awkward. Okay, I don't know what they're doing now, but it's not good. What the Boy, they really buried, like, buried everything, honestly. And this song, the background singers are Matt, the bassist, and Josh from QTSA, a friend of the band. Well, they could have just hired singers. Queens of the Stone Age, okay. Well, I didn't pick up on I did not pick up that was the singer from Queens of the Stone Age. Was it the singer from Queens of the Stone Age? I don't know the members of Queens of the Stone Age. Anyway. So many mistakes being made. Such forgettable writing. Such bad vocal performances. He's the singer from Queens of the Stone Age. Well, I don't know why they would make him sing high-pitched like that. I mean, I have heard Queens of the Stone Age songs, and that guy I don't recall him singing that high-pitched. And it didn't seem to work out here. I am just so lost on why this is such a popular album. I completely forgot the first half of the song, which just shows how memorable and amazing it is, because I heard it 2 minutes ago, and it's completely gone from my brain. Horrible mixing. I'm not sure they really care about production they really don't seem to care about production on this album at all, frankly. Just confusing decisions being made at like every turn. I will throw that a 4. And the closer, I Want to Be Yours. Drum sounds so... Is that even a drum? I don't even know. You want to be my vacuum cleaner. Okay, this took a really bad start lyrically. If you like your coffee hot, let me be a coffee pot. You call the shots, babe. I just wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Worst closer of all time. That's... I mean, so far it's just boring and very generic. It's not necessarily offending me.
be your lucky meter, and I'll never run out. Let me be the portable heater that y'all get cold without. I wanna be a steady lotion, hold your hair in deep devotion, at least as deep as the Pacific Ocean. I wanna be your secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours.
Oh my gosh, this is not a catchy chorus. Stop. How many times are you going to repeat the same non-catchy chorus? Okay, that wasn't really an ending, but alright. Let's just be thankful that it's over. Okay. But they I don't know why hit me right there, but that was not an ending. Like, that wasn't an ending to a song. They just, like, stopped playing it. There was no outro. It just ended. Okay, that was weird. It really threw me off right there. Okay. Bad chorus. How is that the chorus of your song? That was so much of nothing. Okay. Still bad production because the mix is a disaster. Terrible. The percussion sounded awful. Guitars were boring, and not particularly fascinating songwriting wise either. Just more of the same bland stuff that was been on the rest of this album. But that I guess I give that song like a 4.5 maybe. AM is your least favorite Arctic Monkeys album? Well, mine too. Okay, if that was AM by Arctic Monkeys. To answer the question in the title of this stream, is it overrated? I'm gonna go with yes, because the songwriting on this album, in my opinion, is painfully generic. It doesn't have an ounce of creativity put into it. Every song is essentially the same thing, just some of them are louder. There's like 3 songs maybe with like decent melodies that are even remotely memorable to me. This is also not the first time I've heard this album, for the record. I just don't remember most of it because it's not memorable. The production on this album is an absolute disaster. The mixing is terrible. They bring in these horribly awkward background singers that just sing these strange high-pitched notes that they attempt to harmonize, and even the lead singer Alex tries to join them occasionally. The drums or percussion, because I don't even know if they were actually playing a drum kit for a lot of this. because it just did not sound like a drum kit. Granted, I don't care if it is a drum kit as long as the drums sound good. Like, if you want to use a drum machine, whatever, it's fine. There's plenty of artists that don't use real drum kits for their percussion, like Gorillaz, that I think the percussion sounds perfectly fine because they at least find a good, or Gorillaz at least find like a good sound for the drums and then mix it well. But the mixing here and tones are both just awful. The drums sound so muddy and faded, or if they're not faded, then they're like way too loud. But they still don't sound good. They sound so flat and lifeless, even when they're loud. It's like they're just making them loud to make up for the fact that they sound lifeless as hell. Or they're just faded as hell. And there's, like, I think there was, like, synthesizers on here at certain points that were just buried in the mix. The guitar tones were insanely inconsistent. There was only, like, 2 or 3 guitar tones that I thought were, like, decent or just average. A lot of them were, like, again, just muddy, faded, weird, awkward effects that just are painfully generic from the 2010s. And I think have just aged horribly. I mean, this album just sounded like so much of a ripoff of other boring music that was being made. Or either that or it just set the standard for what boring fucking pop rock was going to sound like in the 2010s. But, I mean, I feel like this stuff started in the late 2000s, so I'm not going to give them credit for inventing generic 2010s rock music. This is just it's such a lifeless album. There's like nothing about this that I want to hear again. I mean, it's just the worst thing I've ever heard. No, it's far from it. Its biggest crime is just having lazy production and really boring songwriting with very uninspired performances and lyrically just not a damn thing to say. Not that every song has to have deep, profound lyrics, but I don't know. I just thought the lyrics were boring as hell and very repetitive. I think that's pretty much all I have to say about this album. I would probably give it like a 4 to a 4.5 out of 10. What is the best song on this album? I guess it would be Do I Want to Know? That was like the only song that I gave a positive score to. I gave it like a 6.5, I think. Just because it was like the only song, although for the record, that percussion sounds awful. It was like the only song that I thought had a even remotely memorable guitar riff and chorus. Certainly the only song with a memorable guitar riff, because it's the only guitar riff I can remember on this album. And I've heard this album, I think this is like the 3rd time I've heard this album all the way through. And I still don't remember most of the songs off of it. But this one had a decent melody and guitar riff, even though the drums still sound awful. Yeah, I'm feeling like a 4 to a 4.5 on this album. If you want drums and something interesting, listen to Humbug. But if you want to know what they up to now, listen to The Car. And yeah, just... Well, I've heard... I don't remember if I finished the Car album. Is that album just called The Car? It is just called The Car. Okay. I've heard this album. I've heard this album. I've heard this album. And I've heard most of this album. I don't think I've heard this one yet. I'll get around to it at some point. Yeah, that's AM by Arctic Monkeys, in my opinion. Definitely overrated. Don't really know why. I mean, I get that it's a popular album because like their earlier stuff was also popular or was popular upon release, but I don't know why this one blew. I mean, maybe just because it has more of a pop sound to it, but pop implies like memorable choruses, which this does not have. Alrighty, those are my thoughts on AM by Arctic Monkeys. Not a fan for previous reasons. Will you ever get to the Gorillas at some point? I'm pretty sure we... Hold on. I'm pretty sure there's a Demon Days review on this channel. I could be wrong. Did we do Demon Days? Yeah, we did about a year ago, we reviewed Demon Days by Gorillaz. I mean, I will certainly listen to more Gorillaz if there is a demand for more Gorillaz, because I love Gorillaz. At first, it cost me to get to the car. I think it was because I was 13 or 14. But yeah, I listened again, and it was interesting at least. I liked Body Paint. Okay. Alrighty, well, it is 2:30 in the morning, and I am now tired because that bored me to death. Alrighty, hope y'all enjoyed this stream. Thanks for hanging out for a little over an hour. If this is like your favorite album of all time, or somebody said it was their favorite album by their favorite band, I'm sorry that I sat here and trashed it the whole time, but it's just not something that I enjoy. I hope you don't hate me too much, but feel free to hate me if you so desire to. It's fine. Have a great day. I still don't know how to end streams, so I'm going to do it before I make this even more awkward than it already is right now. So, have a good one.